guys, welcome to Wizard101 Guides PvP series. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today, and actually not doing a strategy, but I'm going to show you gear that I use for all of my characters that I do PvP with, and not all in one video. I'm going to be starting off here with my level 43 ice, and this character is actually the most successful that I've had. I find that the ice school is the easiest to PvP on, for me at least, and this character is the most successful that I've had. So I'm going to show you guys the gear that I use with this character when I'm doing any strategy with it. And these are obviously not going to be the arena tickets gear, since you don't start off with that. So I know we all don't have access to buy crowns, but I'm going to show you alternatives to the crowns gear. And in this case, I'm going to be showing you both. So gear that you can farm, gear that you can get in the bazaar, and from the crown store or bundles. And hopefully this will help you out in the future with your PvP, and I'm going to be doing some more strategies using these clothes in the future. So I hope you guys like the new gear kind of series too, and let's get started with this character. Alright, starting off with the hat, I like to use the Jade Ani's cap. Now obviously you can farm this from the Jade Ani and Mushu. This is actually not a rare drop because I actually have two of them, as you can see, and this is one of the best hats for an ice at level 40 plus, because has a decent amount of health and resistance plus damage and accuracy. So as an alternative to this, if you have crowns or money, I also use the Gladiator's Helm of Glory, which this is from the Olympic bundle, and it is available at GameStop if you go to yours, but I know that not all countries have that. So I also like this one. You can see it has a little bit more damage and power pip chance, which is kind of important if you're gonna want to hit fast. Okay, for the robe, out of everything in the bazaar, if you don't have crowns, I would recommend the Hymo robe, because I think it has the best stats of what you can get from the bazaar. And if you do have money, what I would recommend for the gear from the crown store or a pack is actually the Armor of the Proud Jaguar, and this is the best robe that I've seen for level 40. It has 10 resistance, 5 damage, 1 accuracy, 5% pip chance, and 250 health, plus a tower shield that is minus 75%. So I got this from a pack in the crown store. Okay, it's actually from the Shaman's Lore pack, and I think it's pretty common to get gear in these packs, more so than the mounts at least. So, you're probably going to get it if you try. And I also used the Champion's Armor of Courage. Now this is also from the Olympic bundle, but this was one of the best bundles, I think, because it had the best gear for PvP. Now obviously this is kind of designed for PvP because it does have a Minotaur card, and that is a great move if you're in Myth, or if you're Myth. So yeah, that's what I use for my robes. And for the shoes, I actually don't use any crown shoes. I use the Snowfather's boots, and this you have to farm it, but they're really good, and I can put where you can farm it in here, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Now also I use the prestigious shoes. These are from the Hawk Riders bundle, which is also expired until there's like a bundle palooza where you can get all of the old bundles. Now this doesn't have power pip chance, but it does have 8 resistance, and that's pretty good. And also again, the Valorious Arena foot guards. As I said, the Olympic bundle was probably one of the best. So, they say that they don't sell it anymore, but I've actually seen it at my GameStop, and that is how I bought it, even when they weren't selling it online anymore. So you might still have a chance of getting it. Now for the wands, I would still recommend using the Sky Iron Haysta, even though you're like a level 40 now. This is still a great wand because you're not at the part where you can get wands with critical yet, since you're not in Celestia or whatever. But still a great wand. And the one I have on right now is Silver Order of the Spiral. That's not what I would usually use. So yeah. Now for the Athames, don't have one right now, but I would be using one. And I use the Talisman of the Tower because I like to have as much tower shield as I can for this while I'm like stacking up to hit. Just want to have like as much defense as you can. So I use this one, and at this stage you can put any jewels on it you want. That'll definitely help you. Now I used the Band of the Braid, which is actually a PvP ring. It doesn't cost a lot of tickets, but once you get to a veteran, you can go ahead and get it. And I would actually recommend doing it because, as you can see, 12% power pip chance. That's really good. And you know, once you get to that stage where you're still saving up tickets to get good gear, but you're also at that part where you're not even high enough rank to get good gear. So I would honestly recommend this. It did help me do good. So the last part is pets. Now, in general, any pet with good resist or heals you is a pet you want to go for. Maybe one that is your school and it'll give you a blade. Now, when I was first starting off with this character, I did first age PvP with this one, and I didn't do anything second age, but I have gone on it third age. Anyways, this is what I started off with because it does a simple healing spell, and it did it like every round, and so that was pretty lucky. So something else I would recommend, you know, obviously you want to try to get a better pet than this, and you guys have seen my other pet has like 14 resistance and 9 damage, so that's pretty good. It also does healing. So any pet, if you get lucky, that has good stats and good talents, go for that one. Now I'm going to actually be doing a strategy video on this character very soon here, so I'm not going to show you my deck setup because it does change. So I hope you guys enjoyed the PvP video, PvP gear video, and I'm going to continue showing these types of things if I find that it's useful. Now for this level, a lot of people are involved in Grandmaster PvP, but they usually have better PvP gear. So if you're just starting off, this is definitely a good start, and you'll hopefully be able to get enough tickets and go to Commander. So hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time.